Well, thanks for stopping by. Today, I was going to take a look at Michigan that's on next week's schedule for ARCA, the new ARCA. How long do we got to say new ARCA? When does that come to an end? I'm not sure. So Michigan, 25 laps, and I figured I always like to get a little practice in prior. We'll do a little AI test today. The weather says it's going to be 71 degrees, so that's way too warm. We'll bring that down to 71. I had the schedule here, so Michigan, 71 degrees Fahrenheit. It's really all we get, so the rest will just... Looks like the race is going to be at noon. We can set that. I'm gonna leave the wind and humidity as is. I'm not sure where those came in, but we'll just leave them because I don't know where to put them. AI drivers 20, I got them set 65 to 75%. We'll just start in 10th, 8:40 a.m. There it is. I think it was noon, wasn't it? We got 11:55 or 12:10. We'll just put 12:10. I think that should do it. Yeah, let's do some laps out there with artificially intelligized competition and see what we're facing for the officials this week. All right, here we are, and the setup I'm using is Michigan 2018. It was the one in the iRacing default setups. So I'm using that one. I assume that's going to be the one or something very close. Feels fine to me, but not changed any of the steering offset ratios 10 to 1. Didn't mess with that. Steering offset plus 10. I generally don't mess with that either. Bias default 65%. Let's go start 10 and mix it up and see what we're facing. I know it's going to be a lot of drafting. I think this is going to be similar to this week's race. We got a draft. I think the dirty air being directly behind somebody going into turns 1 and 3 are going to be more pronounced here. You need that air on the front of your car to be able to turn. So I think drafting on the straights.
You only have one additional set of tyres for this race. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
He's not done, is he? Maybe he is done. Drafting on the straights, but trying to get some air on the nose. Entering the turns.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed.
Could prove to be very important. And I've watched a little bit one track guide. And I forget who it was, but looked like keeping it low in both turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 may be the play, but I am not sure. Keeping it low in 1 and 2 seems to really bog the car down. I'm finding middle to high in 1 and 2, and it could just be audibly sounds better. So more testing needs to be done, but I was running middle with a little bit of practice. Middle and high in 1 and 2, and it felt better to me, but that's yet to be determined. Could be harder on the right front. It generally is when you run higher, but according to the feedback I was getting from my wheel, it felt like it may be less impactful on the right front, but I was wrong once.
Get ready, going green.
Maybe I'm wrong again. That's not true. I am wrong a lot. So let's do this
Pace cars in.
and see.
Oh. Green, green, green.
Car to my inside.
Stay high.
I think you can just about go full throttle through turns 1 and 2. I don't know if that's what you want to do. I'm breathing it a little bit.
Stay high.
That could get a car on my outside, but he's going to back off. Thank you. Boy, it's really, really pushing against that right front to get through there. Oh, and everybody checks up. I'm going to wait. I should have stayed up there. Breathe the throttle a little bit. Make sure we can get down this time.
Outside.
We got to run, so I'm going to take it. 3 wide is going to be the norm here at Michigan. I think I'm going to get hurt running low here. I'm going to use a little bit of brake to keep the car down.
Stay low.
Be able to roll back into the throttle.
3 wide, hold your line.
Middle's okay as long as everybody knows where you're at.
Stay high.
A little bit of brake again just to keep my line straight. I was pretty sure there wasn't anybody high, but I wasn't 100%, so I wanted to make sure I stayed middle through there. So far, just to get my position, I've used a little bit of brake just to keep the car where it needs to be. Now I'm going to run that high, middle to high line in 1 and 2. Generally gets a good run off on the exit. Lower here. Try to get some of that clean air. Start rolling back onto the throttle here. Leave that lane up top.
Stay low.
I also think there's time to be gained by getting down onto the apron, but I don't see the need for that at the moment. So I'm going to get the middle line here, which I prefer. I'm going to roll onto the gas a little bit later because I want to leave that top line. No tire saving is going to probably be a thing here, and I'm not quite sure what to think of that yet. We'll look at the tires at the end.
0, 6.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap.
38.215.
Going to let the car go all the way to the bottom. It wanted to go there, so we'll let it. Try to catch the draft of the Thad Moffitt here. And try to get some clean air for the turn. Middle feels pretty good to me. Generally don't run high here. Totally missed that one. Guess we'll see how it works. Maybe I can do last lap if I can. There we go. I don't have my delta bar up, but I can see it in the lower left. So I'm going to run middle here again if he'll let me. I'm going to have a car on my inside, I think. Didn't impact my lap time much at all. Should get the run off the top. We did. And I'll take the low line here. Start turning in early, roll off the throttle, but not completely. Start rolling back on. Okay, so that was middle and low. I can try low, low. 38.8. Okay. Oh, the car's not getting all the way down. It's not going to be apples to apples, but I think I'm quicker this time, aren't I? Yep, 2/10. Let's try low and see if I can get the car low in 3 and 4 again. See if it's any better. I got company back there that's not making it easy. There we go. Nice and low.
Outside.
Exit middle, leave that high side. So I'm going to get past on the high side. What's this going to be? A 38 what? 38.9. So I'm all sorts of slow at the moment. Okay. And I've got the whole pack behind me. I am in 6th place, and I could finish last.
The car in P, 14 just at the fastest lap.
38.113.
And I'm not exactly pulling away from them either. Yikes.
You're losing on the car in front.
I know. I know.
Outside. Stay low. Stay
Oh, he just hit me.
39.066.
He might be going to the back.
3 wide, you're on the bottom. Hold your line. Outside, still there. Stay low.
Push me, push me.
Stop. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh, they all want to come get by me here. I've got them swarming me.
7, 6, 7. Stay low. First stop.
Stay off the wall. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Am I saving anything? Am I going to be able to gain any of this back? Maybe try the middle line off of 3 and 4.
38.797.
38.7. Is holding like half throttle through 1 and 2 the way to go? Oh, this is going to be a bad. It's 38.7, I think is what we ran last time. Yep. Bad 3 and 4. Oh, 38.6. What did I do differently there? Could be I'm letting up the throttle too much in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Outside.
I have to there because of the side draft was going to take me right up into the 60. And wow, where did he come from?
3 wide, good lead.
All right, I don't mind being 3 as long as we all behave.
Stay low. 39.065. Stay low. Stay low.
It's going to compromise my exit, though, I think. It's going to bog me down. Yep. Anybody else? Just him?
Inside. Stay high.
Missed that entry completely. That's going to get a car by me, maybe 2. Unless I can get it back.
39.4411. Stay high. Stay high. There's the bottom.
Stick, stick. There we go. What do we have left? 17 to 25. Still running 7th. I don't think I have 3 and 4 really dialed. Look at that. I'm getting killed off the exit.
Stay low.
Well, I got to roll on sooner.
Stop. 38.824. Car 55
has taken the lead.
I'm going to race side by side, which should give me a little bit of a run, maybe. Going to leave me a spot up there? Nope. Yes.
Stay high.
Use some brake there to get the nose down and try to throttle off. Oh, that might work. It might work. It did. So I've swapped cars in front of me.
875.
The leader just did us.
38.899.
That time I did a slight tap of the brake on entry, but screwed up the exit. Which is probably not the answer. Generally, it's not at these big momentum tracks. These guys are relentless.
38.849. Inside.
Should be able to get the exit here, yep. I don't expect that to work as well in officials, though. Got the nose down in clean air, but can I get an exit? Nope, I'm going to get killed on the exit again by the car behind. I am not getting on the throttle soon enough. Are you going to hit me again? You hit me last time you came by me there. He did.
837.
Is it something I said? Gotta push the 48 through. Can we get by both the cars on the bottom? We can. Hold on to that throttle sooner. If I go sooner, can I get the exit? Well, I can, so I must not be getting on the gas quite soon enough exiting 4.
38.837.
I think that was a great 1 and 2. They're going to make another run on me before this is said and done.
Inside. Stay high. There's the bottom.
Crushed out of 4 again. I'm going to have to practice that and just trust that the car is going to stick there, I think. Give it as much wheel as it wants. We're down to the final lap.
Inside. Stay high. There's the bottom.
Whoa, feel like he's wiggling.
Stay high. 38.627. There's the bottom. Inside. Car 46
has taken the lead.
There's the bottom.
Oh, massive push.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low. White flag next time by a stripe. There's the stop.
1 lap to go. Can I get anything here? Let's try my midline in 1 and 2. Small lift. Carry the throttle through, roll back on. Will it stick? It will. I should have went high. I should have went high. I don't want to be down here low. Because I'm going to get crushed off of the turn. Yep. I should have went high there down the back straight. Oh, can I get him at the line? I did not. Yes. Oh, that's relative.
Great job, driver.
Did I get him? I did. I beat Cole Raz just by a nose. 8th place. What did we learn?
Not to run into.
What's that? Yes. Not to run into people is right. That is for sure. Let's take a look at our tires. See how we did there. Park it. All right, so what did we do to the right front? That poor right front, 81.89 and 90.93 on the lefts. That 81.89 doesn't seem too bad. It's a pretty big split though, so I don't know if there's any way around putting a fair amount of pressure on that right front, at least not at my skill level. But yeah, we'll take that. Anything else of note to look at? Fast lap 38.5. Car's very pushy if you're entering the turns behind another car. Draft is important. Yeah, being down low seems to bog it down to me. Still more testing to be done, but at the beginning of at least an AI affair here, you can get quite a runoff there, but I don't expect that in official races at all. Plenty of room on this track, I guess, so can experiment and run where it's open and you can get some clean air in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now for draft being strong, I didn't really feel the car like really draw up to somebody. Guy in front of me bobbled there, so the car's going to draw up now because he got loose in that turn, but this was my fast lap. Yeah, I did go down low in 3 and 4, didn't I? I think this was my, was it 38.5, which was my fast lap. Where did I pick up the throttle in 4? Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Let off right there. Right about at that sign. I have no idea if that's correct, but that's what happened here. And I kept a quarter throttle. Get down low to the line. And there it was, back full throttle. Where? Right about. I don't know if there's any sort of marker you can see. We've got a Cup Series banner up to the right. As we've got pointing right at this orange camper. In line with that to get back on the throttle. I don't know if that would be a good marker, but like I don't even know if getting back on the throttle there is going to be the best. Probably not when it's all said and done, but probably get on earlier because look how low I was able to keep it. Maybe that's the key. Keeping it really low like that. Well, more testing to be done. Appreciate you stopping by. I guess not much else to look at when it comes to AI racing, but there we have it. Finished Is it 8th or 9th? 8th. And a pretty decent, kind of fun race for AI. So looking forward to next week, and we'll see you all out there. Thanks for riding along. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.